Welcome to Mr. Michael's ELA classroom. What are we going to learn today?
So today, we're going to review the rubric that will be used to grade your newspaper article. Then we'll go through an example of a newspaper article that we did last episode, and then you're going to have to write your own based on your outline you wrote last episode. Let's look at this rubric. So a rubric is how you get your marks. So we only want to look at the 3 category because that'll get you full marks. So the first one is the lead. So in the lead, it includes 3 or more 5 W's and H questions, was interesting, and made the reader want to continue. So what that means is it gave a hook, something to hook the reader in so they want to continue reading. So when you write your lead, make sure you're putting in at least 3 of the 5 W's and H questions. Organization. So there needs to be at least 3 paragraphs, and organized with the lead in the first paragraph, the body where the details are in the second paragraph, and the concluding sentence, which is the third paragraph. So if you can put 3 paragraphs together explaining your event, you're going to get 3 full marks. Now, precise language. Language in the article was detailed and easy to understand. It described the event with clarity. So it was not vague or hard to understand. It was easy and precise. And then 5 W's and H questions. The article answered at least 5 of the 5 W's and H questions about the event. And it included at least 3 details of the event. So the 5 W's and H questions are going to be answered in paragraphs 1 and 2, and the details are in paragraph 2. So that is the rubric. Now let's look at an example. Here's the example from yesterday, our outline. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually look at paragraph 1. So here's paragraph 1. The first sentence is the lead. So I have the rubric category, the lead, below. So at 11 p.m. on February 23rd, that is when? Mr. Tyler Blevins, that's who, was awoken when he heard a loud commotion downstairs of his home. That is where. So I have answered 3 or more 5 W's and H questions. It was interesting because it kind of made the reader want to know what this loud commotion was. So continuing on, when he went to investigate, he saw a car had driven through his door and a hammer-wielding nutjob was swinging wildly at his computer equipment. So that is how and what. So we have actually answered 5 questions now. The only thing we have not answered is why. So let's look at the second paragraph. And here are the details that I had written. So I have 5 details here, and you will notice they are all within that second paragraph. So this is how writing an article becomes extremely easy if we plan it. If we don't plan, we fail. But when we plan, we succeed. So if we look here, the article answered at least 5 of the 5 W's and H questions about the event, which it has because now I have the why. So I've answered all 6. And included at least 3 details of the event. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is greater than 3. So that's going to be a full mark. And our final paragraph, which is our concluding sentence. So Mr. Kabowski, so I was more precise there, I just didn't say his title, I said his name, is being held without bail at the Detroit City Prison and will tell his side of the story during his trial, which starts on March 12th, 2019. So what I've done here is I've told what happens after the event. And that's what you're supposed to do in that final paragraph. That's what your concluding sentence is. So if we look at the organization, it has 3 paragraphs, 1, 2, 3, and was organized with a lead we have right here, body, which is our details right here, and a concluding sentence. So we have full marks for organization. And the language in the article was detailed. What kind of nut job was he? He was a hammer wielding nut job. So this is precise language here and easy to understand. I don't think there are any very difficult words in this. And it described the event with clarity. So if you do that, you're going to get a full mark on your assignment, which is this. So now it is your turn to write a newspaper article. You're going to do the article that we've already started. So you're going to talk about Mr. Bean at Hamad International Airport when he boarded the wrong flight at 9 p.m. on Tuesday, April 16th, and why and how you made up in the last episode. I wish you good luck. This is going to be worth a good amount of marks, so please get it done.